Leave me alone if I need me a sec. I need it. Fuck it, I need me a check. I need it. Saying with love, now that I'm found, I really need my respect. I really need it. Nobody but me in my head. Nobody. I'ma do me till I'm dead. Do me. If I gotta fight for my soul, then fuck it, I might as well go for the neck.
Yo, what's going on? Welcome back to the 8th episode of the Us versus Us podcast. Welcome to big number 8. What's going on? Prolly, how you doing today?
I'm good. It's, it's a Monday, but, film day.
Film day, buddy.
We're rocking.
Hey, bro, podcast day.
Yes, sir.
We're rocking out. We had such an eventful weekend this weekend, bro. There's so much to talk about. First things foremost, let's talk about the Grammys, man.
Big night.
Yeah, we spent the whole time watching it. I mean, even from the red carpet down to like the last award, I feel like we kind of stuck that one out. What were your overall thoughts, and what are you thinking?
Initial thought, like I thought, big night for the ladies, man.
Oh yeah, huge.
Especially the newer artists. Big night for them. I thought that was cool to see. And then just the wins. I think a few of them surprised me. We'll get into that. But I mean, initial reaction, I didn't think it was a bad show. Very digestible. It wasn't like sometimes, you watch award shows, you might end up feeling like, what the fuck am I watching? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I didn't really ever get that kind of vibe. You know what I mean? So I think that was pretty cool in that aspect. I think they did really good at presenting it as they always do, but just presenting it as like a big celebration. I thought that was pretty cool. But I mean,
it felt like more of like a coming together type of deal, type of vibe, instead of like an award show.
Exactly. I think that was kind of like I don't know if I can say it's a different aspect, because like I said, is the slogan, right, is like music's biggest night, right? So like they do their best to try to make it a celebration, but then again, like it's on the people that participate in the award show to kind of make it that. And I think Trevor Noah did a good job doing that.
Oh,
I think the
great host.
Presenters did pretty well at, kind of celebrating the artist that won. That was kind of cool to see as well.
What was crazy to see is fucking. What do you think about your boy Kanye?
Yeah.
Pulling up to the scene with his wife, and her outfit choice. Whoa. That very, very revealing, to say the least.
Yes, sir. I mean, Kanye's gonna Kanye, man. Ye's gonna Ye. I love the guy, man. I think he's, at this point, like, if not anything, just like entertaining as fuck. You know what I mean? Like really, really just him.
Yeah.
And he's just like, he's so him that it's like, man.
Unapologetically.
Good for you, man.
An understatement for how much him he is him.
Yeah. And how much like he believes in himself. That's fucking just awesome to see, I think. Whatever you have to say in the comments about his wife's outfit, I mean, that's your opinion. I just think it was like very different, I would say.
Yeah. The balls,
like, what the fuck?
The balls to do it. You know what I mean? To actually like wear something like that. I mean, she does.
And
she does like fashion week and stuff, right?
The balls to do it and then leave, bro. Yeah. Like that's my like.
They covered her up.
Well, yeah, and then Kanye and her were like, all right, mission accomplished.
Yeah.
We're out.
Yeah.
Like, fucking mic drop, bro. That was like
stir up the pot. Yeah.
Like, dude just came, did some shit, and then left, and then still had like an after party that, from what I see, was
still successful.
Yeah.
There was like a lot of people there, and he actually did like some interviews that I seen where he seems actually like really intelligible. Like, you
Yeah,
know what I mean? No matter
talking some shit, yeah.
no matter what, you know, he's kind of going through. He always like when you sit down and have a conversation with him, he'll always show you a side of him that, like, you know, like it seems like very intellectual and shit. So I always do tip my hat off to him. Like you said, just to show up like that, just like that's mad.
And it was cool. Like it shocked. I know for me, like it shocked me. You know what I mean? So I could imagine, regardless if the Academy fucking invited him or not.
I was not even like anticipating it until I seen he was on the red carpet on my Twitter feed. After that, I grabbed the remote. I instantly was like, dude, I gotta see Kanye at the fucking Grammys.
Kanye at the Grammys.
Kanye at the Grammys. Dude.
And didn't even like go in, dude. Yeah. Like, bro, that is so hard, dude. Like, I don't know why. Like,
yeah,
go to the Grammys, make a statement like that, and then just say like, all right, later, y'all.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
I'm out.
And
then he even had a commercial. So he even balled out and fucking bought a spot. Had the Yeezy commercials. Slides for $20. Go to Yeezy.com. But I mean, aside from like Kanye, you know, doing his thing, like we were talking about performances quite a bit last week. What do you think was like a performance that stood out to you, and you know, or who was somebody that like, you know, really made like an imprint on you?
I touched on it last week, and I will and can confirm. I mean, Doechie's pretty legit.
Yeah.
Doechie is pretty legit. And I think, obviously because I'm very rap biased, but I think for me, that's the performance that really, like, had me, like, I got to watch this. I think part of that is because, like, you know, it was like I said, it was my introduction to her, and I feel like, you know, no disrespect to Sabrina, but like I've seen those songs kind of performed and kind of in the same way that she performed them last night, you know, which isn't a bad thing. Like, she's a great performer, but
she put the little twist on it. She put the 1950s twist.
I think Doechie kind of, I don't want to say stole the show, because there was a few other performances. I'll just stick with Doechie because I want to hear what you have to say too, because I think you have like a couple that we can kind of
just to you know, reiterate on Doechie, that was pretty amazing. And it wasn't like, one, her flow and everything, because I haven't heard much of her aside from like TikTok clips as well, so I'm kind of seconding the motion, like, hey, yo, that was legit. Like her bars, her flow, fire. And then on top of that, I think what also makes the performance stand out was her background dancers, and just that simple runway. You know what I mean? That's just like a quick, easy way to elevate how she was moving, you know, what they were able to do, what they were able to accomplish just by having
kind of the theme of it all.
Yeah, that like moving, sliding runway, clean. I think one that stood out to me kind of, I would say probably Benson Boone.
The flip?
Yeah, the flip, dude. I mean, that was pretty sick, dude.
That was sick.
It was pretty tight.
He surprised me a lot. I think it was funny when Trevor Noah called him out for his fucking mustache. Yeah, I think that was Trevor.
He called out somebody else because he said he had it first.
He said Timothy Chalamet had it first.
Oh, really?
I think so.
I thought.
He said he was telling Timothy Chalamet he had it first. Okay, stand corrected. But also, forgive me for this, but Ray.
Oh yeah. Oh hey, bro.
Right?
Yeah.
Good God! Now that was probably the show stealer. I think I didn't expect that.
That vocal performance right there, whatever she did. Oh my God.
I was a little, because that was again the introduction to her. Never really watched or listened to her, obviously. But you just gotta love when people get those opportunities and just like absolutely fucking kill it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and that was kind of like a cool showcase, if you will, because it was like, it was all the nominees for best new artist that like didn't get their own like featured performance, right? So like it was kind of like back to back, but they all kind of, you know, you get your one shot, you get your one song, like do what you want with it. And
I was telling Z in the car, I was like, if that's like the future, those are the new artists. If that's like the future of music, then I'm like pretty excited for like the direction that we're heading. You know what I mean? Like those artists really, for sure. I thought the performances really stood out to me. One thing I'm gonna throw out there, just because I'm a fucking batshit crazy motherfucker, is, bro, what's up with the Stevie performance, man? I think that was a clone, bro. I'm just.
I mean, kidding, bro. Is just. I mean, again, kidding, no disrespect, bro's just old, man. Like we like. No,
but I was gonna say the whole tribute to Quincy was actually, like, you know, really good. From every artist that they did.
Yeah, you know,
the Michael Jackson one is tough. That's tough, but hey, she did
the most when she cared with it, man, and like,
and she did a killer. She did a killer moonwalk.
I respect. I did, like, the one thing that I will say about that is, and it's because I love Quincy so much. Like, he's probably one of the early producer, composer, like behind the scenes guys that I like was introduced to. Is like I wish they could have. I know we've seen like CB and Usher and, you know, those guys do Michael Jackson before. Like, that's probably the idea that they had, is like, let's do someone different.
Yeah.
But I wish they would have had like someone, or at least people that were a little bit like, I don't know, kind of like reminiscent of the kind of music and the kind of vibes that Quincy and his artists had. I wish they would have did "We Are the World" with like everybody, bro. That would have been fucking sick, dog.
At least like with the performers who had contributed to the Quincy performance.
You know, for sure.
Bring them all together for "We Are the World."
Yeah. So I mean, like, not to say, oh, I was disappointed. I thought it was cool. I thought it was, you know, any kind of tribute is always respect. But I thought it could have been a little bigger. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's fucking Quincy Jones, man. Like, the legend, if not, like, it's not just a legend. Like, for me, that's like someone I thought would get his own fucking like award and shit. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because that's what he means to me. So, that's
hell yeah.
What I'll say.
Talking about legends, Kendrick getting the sweep last night, going 5-0. What? Right off the bat, right off the rip. What are your thoughts on, you know, him winning 5 Grammys off of a diss track?
That's the one, man. That's the one where I was like, damn, like that full one. Only because it's a rap song and a diss song, but also because, like, I guess I didn't really realize the impact that it had on not just the rap community. So I think for me it was a little bit surprising to see like the Taylor Swifts and the Beyoncés and, you know, those people, the J-Lo's, like, obviously I just named all girls, but like those kind of pop stars, they fucked with the song just as much as like the rap folk did. You know what I mean? And for whatever reasons, I don't know, it's definitely a catchy song. So it's like, to see that, it definitely surprised me. I think, you know, I do enough of praise to Kendrick, so like I'll just leave it as like good for him, man. Like that's a legend doing legendary things.
Yeah. With
a song that, to me, I guess, like, I didn't really even realize how big that shit was, man. Like, that
it was the nation's anthem at one point.
Yeah,
I would say.
No, for real. That's kind of cool. Like, not kind of, like, that's, to hear Kendrick say stuff like rap music is like the most powerful music. I forget the quote, but he said something like that. Like, he's like, I respect rap music, and to me, like, to see a rapper like Kendrick to have a song that is the nation's anthem, And for after all these years being a music fan, like to go through the Taylor Swifts and the Ariana Grandes and the Beyoncés and the Bruno Marses and even like the Coldplays at some point would get like record of the year and never see some kind of rap star have an anthem. It's kind of cool to see that kind of play out the way it did. I think rap music gets a big dub for that.
Huge dub. West Coast gets a huge dub right there. Moving on from the Grammys. It was another big weekend for wrestling as well, right? We had the big Royal Rumble.
A lot of people's favorite thing ever for wrestling is the Royal Rumble.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's exciting, bro. I was pretty excited.
Yeah.
For it.
No.
Yeah.
Fucking Royal Rumble. Hey, man. Off top, I'll give it like 3 stars.
3
out of 5.
Out of 5.
And not on the Meltzer scale, on the Prolly scale, because fucking Meltzer scale. And what I'll say is 3 is about average, I would say. And the reason why I say that is because Royal Rumbles are fucking long. But dude, the field this year was just so fucking epic. I found myself like at times like, this is pretty fucking crazy.
Yeah. Like both matches too were pretty fucking insane.
Oh,
like
so
I like the women's and the men's, bro. Both of them were like,
men's gets to 3. I would say 3.5 for the girls, because like the girls were a little bit. I fucked with it a lot for the girls. I thought the girls kind of put on a show. There were some good spots.
It was hype. There was
some surprises.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, dude, Alexa Bliss, bro. I did not expect that shit.
Welcome back,
Alexa Bliss.
Hey, she came through. She killed it for a while.
Yeah, she killed it. I thought, like, honestly, shit like is good when you don't even know why, but like you're like emotional about it. You're like, holy fuck.
Yeah.
Like, oh shit. I feel like crying right now. Nah, but I thought it was cool, man. Like it was. I don't want to say it was like Edge-like, because when Edge came back from the Royal Rumble in 2020, that was epic. That gave me goosebumps. But like the Alexa Bliss shit was pretty epic, because I don't think I would ever. I didn't think that was ever gonna happen.
Yeah, I 2 things on that. One, I think it's even cooler that she's coming back on a Royal Rumble when she left. On a Royal Rumble. Yeah. You know what I mean? So it's like
the same gear.
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody caught that.
Sick.
But it was this. I think it's the same. It's the same gear too. So she just did her hair different.
Sick, dude. And then just talking about being emotional, dude. I seen a TikTok of like a little girl like reacting to Alexa Bliss, and she's wigging out. She's like, "Oh my god, it's her." You know what I mean? So it's like, dude,
that's the type of shit.
Mm-hmm, that's like wrestling. That's like core memory type shit. You know what I mean? What did you think about like the winners of both matches?
Obviously, one was more shocking than the other. I think for me, I kind of knew the women's.
Yeah.
And that's the thing for me, is like I watch wrestling like I know what's gonna happen. So when shit happens that I don't expect, that's what gets me like, okay.
Yeah.
You know? But Charlotte, not a bad pick. Charlotte versus Tiff at WrestleMania, sign me up. Charlotte versus Rhea at WrestleMania, sign me up. That's just a solid match.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit too predictable though, but I mean sometimes you gotta have that in pro wrestling, man. You can't have the curveballs all the time, you know.
Yeah, and I mean she's coming back, you know what I mean, and I think she was like promised, you know, quite a bit to come back. So it's like, well, she's gonna get her storyline and her plot off, bro.
Well, that's Barbie versus. I'm telling you, dude, it's Tiff versus Charlotte, and it's Tiff's time to shine, baby.
Hey,
it's gonna be dope. We're gonna see who has the better moonsault. I swear. And then, I mean, I don't want to take too long, but I did kind of want to touch on this because I do feel passionate about it a little bit. But the Jey Uso win fucking surprised the shit out of me. I was not expecting that at all as well. I don't think anybody was, really. Especially when it comes down to Jey Uso and John Cena.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, John's got this one in the fucking bag. Like,
Yeah.
like, damn, you know?
Mm.
And then they shocked us. And
Yeah.
then Triple H was like, no. And then from what I read on the dirts, fucking that shit had been planned since like December.
Oh, really?
So I'm like, fuck it, dude. Give it a go. I like it. I like personally, I think it's time for Jey Uso to live up to the moniker of main event Jey Uso. Like, give him a shot.
Yeah. I mean, he's earned it. Like, one thing we talked about, or one thing I asked you about, I was like, isn't he like known for like taking on like big people and shit like that, and like, you know, just like winning somehow, like always like figuring it out. And I think it is like he has worked. He backed up and helped Roman get to where he needed to go. You know what I'm saying? So,
and I mean, literally, for the last like, I would say two to 3 years, he's taken every WrestleMania line or storyline that he's gotten, and he's like done the absolute most with it. You know what I mean? Like, WrestleMania season is starting to turn into Jey Uso season, bro. Because like he delivers when whatever they hand him to do. Last year, I don't think his match delivered with Jimmy, but the storyline was there. I think the build was there, and that's what made it so kind of anticlimactic for the match, was because that storyline was phenomenal. And the crazy thing with Jey Uso is it's you can do long-term storytelling and you can do short-term storytelling. And those are kind of like, for me, those are kind of like the best kind of wrestlers. You know what I mean? And for Triple H, I think he's starting to dive more into that like long-term like storytelling, like where he plants seeds and then he kind of like he waits for those seeds to blossom and then he strikes. So I think just Jey Uso is the perfect wrestler for this era. Not that he's going to be the face or anything. I just think he's going to be a prominent like player in the game. You know what I'm saying?
With his fan base that he already has.
Yeah. And that he's like continuing to grow. You know what I mean? Because, bro, I can't wait till WrestleMania. Dog, that fucking crowd's going to be yeet.
Just jumping.
Just fucking crazy.
Jumping. I mean, he just came out with Travis Scott, too.
And again, see, anything they hand him, he's just like, yep, I'm about it. Let's do it. You know what I mean? So, shout out.
One thing I wanted to ask you about and ask your opinion about, too, is on Twitter, I was reading something about some of the wrestlers not being happy with other wrestlers because they were like just more focused on getting their moves off, and weren't really following plot line and stuff like that. So like what happens in like that situation? Do you know? Or like,
so
like,
I want to answer this in like two parts. So I think what happens is it happens. I think it's live. It's a show. You just like, if something's not going the way it should, you have to improvise.
Yeah.
So if someone's like trying to get their moves off more, then in a way you're kind of handicapping it's like if you had a dance partner and you were starting to put in moves that your dance partner knows, but you guys didn't put that in the choreography.
Yeah.
So like it doesn't flow well. You know what I mean? And those are kind of like obvious moments. But I think in this situation, as far as like, because we talked about the Royal Rumble and like kind of being like planned spots and you're like, is this all improvised? And I was like, well, like I would imagine like some of it is, but like the guys know their numbers. They know who's going to be in there with them. They know the spots. They know like, oh, when we hear Logan Paul's music, he's going to come in. He's going to hit his 3 body slams or whatever, eliminate a guy. And then we're going to go into this spot. If that shit doesn't happen and Logan goes for 4 body slams instead of 3, right? Then it's like, okay, now you messed up the fucking timing of this whole situation. And now that puts so-and-so off his, like...
His cue.
Off his cue, because now he has to fucking improvise with you. And so now it's all fucked up. And I think, like, that would upset me.
Yeah.
I think that's probably what happened. And bro, they're all grown-ass men that want to be superstars. So, like, I would imagine, like, people would go what they call in the wrestling, but go into business for themselves.
Yeah.
I would imagine people fucking do that all the time. More times than like fans and even the wrestlers like want to admit. I believe because like shit, not that I would, but like I can see why someone would, right? Because like
just want a little bit of shine.
Yeah. And that so that's how I feel. Like I don't want to say actually, but like that's my like insight on that. But I do have a conspiracy theory.
Okay.
I have a conspiracy theory that the sources that these wrestling dirt sheets have are using kayfabe and using realism to kind of like put out false reports and to use that in the storylines for what's going to happen.
Oh, really? Huh.
So, what I think, and kind of like, because, I mean, I don't know if it's exactly what you're talking about, but what I've been reading is there's a big thing going on with Drew McIntyre, and he got eliminated. And after the elimination, obviously you could see he's fucking pissed.
Yeah.
But apparently he went to the back and like cussed everyone out and fucking left. Now Drew McIntyre's done this like 3 times, but every time Drew McIntyre shows up on Monday Night Raw. I just want to throw that out there. So that being said, is like I think what they're doing is they're putting out these reports to have fans speculate.
Okay.
And when they come up with the 2 names that are the person of interest in said conflict, I think those 2 will probably end up in a storyline.
That is the situation that I was talking about, and now that you're saying that, I'm like, oh, okay, that makes sense. It throws like a plot twist in it because 1, I'm like, shit, well, maybe I need to look into more credible sources, and 2, if they're like infiltrating the system to leak things to kind of gain on the storyline, like are you good with that? Are you?
It's professional fucking wrestling. Of course I'm okay with that, bro. Like, dude, like that's kayfabe. That is what we fucking want. That's what as wrestlers, as wrestling fans, like that's cool. Dude, like like we talk about fucking streamers and like, do you blur the lines of reality and what's real? Can we be so real that we don't cross the line? And you do the speculation, you do the digging, you do all that research, and then you put out your reports, and then when it's all said and done, and our guy comes out on Monday Night Raw, what are you gonna do? You're going to tune in and hear what he has to say because why? Because of all the speculation that you fucking, all the research that you just did.
Yeah.
I think it's fucking brilliant.
Hook, line, sinker.
And keep on coming back for more because now it's like, okay, we're going to be so transparent that everything's real now. Let's do that. Ah, fuck yeah. That's reality television, no?
Yeah, it is. It is. It's entertainment, bro. You know what I mean? And I mean, bro, for as much as I don't want to say like I fell for it or anything, but like it got me hooked. You know what I mean? I instantly was like, damn, what the fuck? There's real beef going on back there. You know what I mean? Like that shit's like legit. And then I start watching like clips because people add on to it, and then they're like, and then they show like CM Punk fucking getting pissed at Logan Paul after he was fucking after he got eliminated.
Yeah.
And then the fact that fucking Roman Reigns got his fucking face smashed like 2 times. I'm sure that's like selling too, you know what I mean? But like, I don't know. At the end of it, it did seem like like tension was high. Yeah. You know what I mean? And it didn't seem as much of a celebration for Uso as it was like everybody was like, well, fuck. Like, I was supposed to win the type shit. You know what I mean? And that even goes down to like the whole John Cena thing. You know, like, because he is supposed to win. You know what I mean? It's his last run. You know what I mean?
And that's what wrestling fans like. And this is why I say like I watch wrestling like I know what's gonna happen. And that's the same with every wrestling fan. Like, that's been watching it for years. Like, we watch it because what's supposed to happen is supposed to happen. You know what I mean? If you build a superstar and you're pushing a superstar, said superstar is supposed to win that match. You know what I mean? It's supposed to happen. If it doesn't happen, what are we doing here? Yeah. But it's a different kind of storytelling, I think, with Triple H and with what TKO is trying to do. I think they are trying to, like, they're trying to make this shit look like a sport and make it look like something where, like, these motherfuckers are competitive. They all want to be the fucking best at what they do. You know what I mean? Like, hell yeah. I mean, are you going to sit and watch the fucking Chiefs celebrate the Super Bowl after you lose? Fuck no.
Nah. Yeah.
Right? You gonna watch the dude take a victory lap after he wins the Indy 500? Maybe it's your friend, but fuck no. CM Punk said, "I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to make money."
Yeah.
So that's who CM Punk is, right? Like these are the guys. The gimmicks aren't gimmicks because their gimmicks are them. You know what I mean? So it's like you can't turn these guys into Undertakers. You gotta let them be real ass people. Let them be athletes. And real ass people, real athletes are competitive, and they fucking
don't want to lose. They don't want to lose.
Yeah,
they want to win, and they want their time too. You know what I mean? So, we got a big weekend of sports coming up. Just because it's Super Bowl weekend. Super Bowl Sunday. What are you excited? What are you most excited for? If you had to make a prediction, brother, who are you choosing?
Okay. All that.
And what players
okay.
do you think are going to stand out in this Super Bowl matchup?
All right, man. A lot to unpack here. So first, I'm gonna unpack the soda in my lunch. All right, this is what I'm excited for. Okay. Obviously, halftime show's got to take the cake.
Okay. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Given I'm not the biggest fan of either teams, especially the Eagles. Proud Cowboys fan. So, honestly, fuck the Eagles. That being said, my prediction, I don't want to give it because, like, we don't ever want to give them that, right? Like, you never want to say, but I think the Chiefs three-peat. I'd rather the Chiefs three-peat than to watch Nick Sirianni even touch the Lombardi Trophy. That makes me fucking sick thinking about it. So there's that. Players though, fuck. I mean, obviously, Saquon on the big stage. As much as I hate the Eagles, shout out. And I mean, I can't really say anybody else. I'll be honest. I think for me, it's gonna be more about the show than the game.
Yeah.
I think just watching Tom Brady call a Super Bowl is gonna be crazy.
Yeah, to witness that.
Mm-hmm.
Because is he going to be able to do it moving forward if he's part of the Raiders organization?
First and last, probably. I think so.
They make exceptions for Tom. Tom does whatever
he can only do
wants.
the Super Bowl. That's all he can do. So I'm kind of like excited for that. It's all the little things, you know. It's all the glitz and the glamour. You know what I mean? And like I said, it's hard to invest in a game where you can't cheer for, you know what I mean? Like, that's why I love pro wrestling, because there's always a good guy and a bad guy, you know? Mm-hmm. Even if you don't like the good guy so much, you could still not like the bad guy. Here it's like, for me, it's like bad guy. I don't like either. I don't want either to win. I don't.
Yeah, no, I'm kind of the same way, because I'm proud Denver fan, and so the Chiefs are just fucking. Yeah.
We're on opposite sides of the spectrum.
I'm like a hater. I mean, the Eagles, though, I'm not like a big fan of them as well. And I really don't like the tush push. I hope they don't do that. They do that, bitch. They do the tush push from like 4 yards out now. It's like, come on, bro, stop it. People are flying everywhere. People are getting hurt. It's crazy. So, to witness a three-peat would be pretty dope, just because that's historic. But
not Pat.
Yeah. Well, it's just I just see a bunch of videos online just talking about how he is like the face of, you know, the NFL for his career. He's just taken out like a lot of the best other better quarterbacks who are supposed to be in their realm.
That's so fucking weird to me, because like yeah, look, because he just doesn't have like how can I, like, he doesn't have aura.
Yeah.
Like, I don't. It's and no disrespect, because he's very talented, but like, it's not like watching Curry. I don't think. You know, it's not like watching even Tom, you know, where it was like, okay, this guy's got a little bit of like dog in him. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I don't want to sound like a Pat Mahomes hater, but dude's just like, he could be cooler, man. And so it's weird to like, if he's the face of the NFL, like, bro, motherfuckers need to step up.
Yeah.
Because
please. I mean, it's getting his later years, so we'll hopefully just ride this out, and then we'll have somebody else. Bo Nix will be the new face.
Someone will.
So go ahead. Since Super Bowl Sunday, give me your top 5 Super Bowl foods or snacks.
Oh shit. In order. 5 to 1.
Mm-hmm.
Shit. Okay. 5. 5. Give me nachos.
Nachos.
5 is nachos. 4. Give me beer.
Okay.
3. This is random. I don't know why this is so specific, and I literally wanted it at this spot, but give me jalapeno poppers.
Ooh. Yes. Yes. Okay. All right.
Add to gotta go guac. Guac.
Okay.
And then 1 is hot wings.
All right. Fire. That was a good list. I'll fuck with it. Oh, yeah. Other than that, too, I know you were talking about the performance, man. What song are you most excited to see, or what are you thinking? How do you think he's gonna do?
He's gonna fucking kill it, dude. But
Do you think he performs the one?
He's got to. I think he's got to come out to it, right? I think he comes out to Not Like Us.
At least the intro?
Mhm.
Dun, dun,
Dun,
dun,
dun,
dun.
dun, 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 dun. Mustard on the beat, ho. And then that, any rap, and then, yeah. My favorite song, or not my favorite, but my most like excited song I'm kind of like excited for, I think, is All the Stars with SZA. I think that's gonna be like a good moment.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be a beautiful moment.
Just like that.
But then like TV Off,
TV Off is going to be
because he literally says he's gonna walk into New Orleans with the etiquette of LA, yelling mustard. So definitely can't wait for the mustard. What about you though? You got any songs you're like pretty excited for, or you're kind of wanting to see?
I definitely want them to perform Luther.
Yeah.
That's my shit. And with both of them on the stage, I don't see why they wouldn't. I also just would like classic Kendrick Lamar, like bitch don't kill my vibe type shit. You know what I mean?
Some early like shit.
Maybe some Damn in there. Like I'd really like
Humble.
Yeah.
Humble's gotta be a must. I would be surprised to hear something off Mr. Morale. I'd be surprised to hear something off that, just because it's like, it'd be cool. I mean, I fuck with it a lot, but I'd be surprised because that's like kind of like
Rich Spirit, maybe.
Yeah, maybe, or I was thinking N95.
Oh yeah. Well, actually,
yeah,
that's actually probably like a must too.
Yeah, because it's one of his newer bangers. But with Gen X, bro, like he's got Squabble Up, he's got TV Off, he's got Luther, which that's already 3 songs. So like, and then plus the one, plus Not Like Us, so that's 4. So it's gonna be interesting to see what the set looks like, especially with SZA, with the addition of SZA, because is SZA gonna get?
Yeah, she'll get.
Are we gonna get snooze from her? You know what I mean? Like, cool to see what they do with that, how they introduce that. You know, so
yeah, it's gonna be a great Sunday, man.
I'm looking forward to it. And you're gonna.
Yeah, I'm streaming it, so I'll be. Well, I don't. That's the thing is, when I was on the phone over the weekend, they asked me if I wanted to, or if I could stream it from there.
Ah.
Yeah.
I see.
But it was also not them directly. You know what I mean? Like it was the third party that was like, you should do that instead. So, but either way, I will be streaming it. I just don't know if it'll be on my desktop or if it'll be on my mobile.
Yeah, IRL.
Yeah, IRL with the crew, everybody popping at the spot. So, I'm either way, I'm excited for it. We definitely got to plan some food. We got to get some food going, because if we're gonna order wings, man, that shit can't order it the day of.
Fuck no, dude. We're gonna buy them Friday.
Ooh, actually,
I'm just kidding.
we just got a fryer. We can probably make our own wings.
Yeah, that's one thing that we should go get chicken wings like right now.
Yeah, see, gang. That's on the gang. Look at what. All right, see, look, I'm getting excited.
Right, we gotta fucking.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up here. You know what we always do? Probably go ahead and shout out your social medias real quick.
As always, my name is Prolly on Instagram, and my name is Prolly official on YouTube. My name is Prolly 97 on TikTok and Twitch. Follow me, man. Gonna be more active. Getting back at it, getting to it.
Yeah, dude. I honestly know it's still in the works and everything, but I know music production is on the way, bro. Like, trust me. And especially, I've been cooking, working, researching, tutorials, all that shit too, man. So
Sir.
You know, music production is on the uprise.
We're gonna get it, man.
I go by #Dion. I'm the host of the Us Versus Us podcast. I also stream on Twitch. You can find me at #Dion on all social media platforms, including X, Instagram, Twitch, Discord, everything. So make sure to hit us up. We got music videos on both mine and Prolly's page for his songs Jokic and a freestyle, All For You, a freestyle by Prolly.
Yep.
And go listen to his music. It's on Spotify, Apple Music.
Yeah. I've been fucking leaving that shit out, huh?
Yeah.
Follow me on fucking Spotify, Apple Music, SoundCloud. Fucking, you can use my sounds on TikTok and Instagram. Just look up Prolly, man. He's a fucking goat.
He's the GOAT, man. All right, Prolly. Well, I appreciate you as always for coming by
sir.
and doing
Thanks
the
for
podcast.
having me,
8
man.
deep, bro. We're almost to the full 10 to the 10 that we promised.
Yes, sir.
All right, brother. Well, till next time. One love. Peace.
Leave me alone if I need me a sec. I need it. Fuck it, I need me a check. I need it. Saying with love, now that I'm found, I really need my respect. I really need it. Nobody but me in my head. Nobody. I'ma do me till I'm dead. Do me. If I gotta fight for my soul, then fuck it, I might as well go for the neck.